chance to fight.
It's pretty obvious you're not going to defeat him by yourself.
Wow, seeing that LR Gods animation does bring us back. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we have the TEQ LR Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan God Vegeta's EZA. That's right, the Year 7 LR EZAs are here, and we are extremely excited to check these guys out. These guys, along with the Super Saiyan 4s, were at the top of the game at the Year 7, arguably one of the best celebrations up until now, the 10th anniversary, bringing some of the most hype characters we've ever seen in an anniversary set. And of course, now we've come full circle. They are back and they are here to kick some butt. So let's take a look at what they're doing here. So they have damage reduction 77%, launch an additional super attack for 1 turn. They get key 2, attack defense 100%, and guards all attacks for 7 turns. They get an additional attacks and defense 200%. They receive 2 key per type key sphere obtained. They get up to 77% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. They get a chance of performing a critical hit 10%. Per rainbow key sphere obtained, and when attacking with 17 or more key, they launch an additional attack, and when attacking with 20 or more key, they launch another additional attack with effective against all types. To add on to that, right, all those additional supers means greatly stacking infinitely, so up to 4 supers in a turn we can do, meaning we will greatly stack 4 times in a turn. So this is really good. They've come full circle. They've taken everything the guys did in the past and made it that much better. So we're running them on Vegeta's team because it's the only 220% that they have at the current moment, and we are ready to kick things off. So we are going to float off the Diamond Goku. We're going to get him over to the other rotation there. Actually, you know what? Maybe, all right, so, well, let's look here. We got 380k start turn defense with guard and 77% reduction. So we're actually just going to chuck them here. Here we go. So we'll get 6 key spheres here with 3. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. We're not going to get the full, we'll get the full 24 key if we do that though. But let's go ahead and do this, right? Because it's going to give us greater amount of attack, damage reduction. So look at that, 430k with damage reduction and guard. We will be good. I think we'll actually be, okay, not much difference there. Okay, we'll keep Diamond Goku on for the sake of getting him built up, and then we'll rotate him next turn. Now, Vegeta is giving us 40% defense, so we do have that going on here. We do double-digit tank the normals here, which is good. I mean, I expect that, though, right? What is his normals? 400k, so would have been interested to see them take a super, pre-super. I mean, Goku Black Super here isn't that crazy. I think it's only 1 million. So, I mean, turn 1 Super isn't that bad. And that's really the thing, right? The gods and the Super Saiyan 4s, for that matter, are stacking units. So, that means, right, turn 1, depending on where you place them, could be scary. Post-Super, they should be alright in most cases. Some of those early 3 million Supers might catch them, but otherwise, they'll be good. Now, let's see. And we do get it. All right, so we actually procced all 5 supers this turn. That is good. So they're going to be looking real nice next turn. So especially when we lose that additional super attack. Right, he is not supering the gods here, so unfortunate as it is. I mean, this fight, I mean, is one of the other, you know, I don't want to do the Jiren fights for the showcase, so I figured this was the next best bet. And there goes the super. Are we going to dodge at least? We do. Okay. This fight is the both Future Trunks fights are kind of semi-long enough to at least get us to see what we need to see out of the gods. Our ideal is going to be getting the Gogeta active turn, but we'll see if we do that here. Excellent. All right, so we actually do get a lot of attacks here, so we'll have to kind of play it by ear when we transform. I don't know. Well, we should be able to make it all the way to turn 7 here, but we'll see. Let's grab that. Perfect. So, okay, so this actually did work out in our favor. And then we'll rotate off the UI Goku. So he is just here for a link battery for the gods. They actually link really well with UI Goku. So does TEQ UI for that matter. But, you know, TEQ UI scares me sometimes. He can really put us in a pickle. So we don't, you know, obviously we got to be careful with that. Excellent. So ideally what we want to set up here is TEQ UI in the final phase, transformed with the domain up, transformed gods, and then Gogeta active skill. Like, that's what we want for our final turn. The question, I question whether or not we'll actually be able to get it.
Goku! 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 Dad! Goku! It's up to you, Kakarot.
All right.
Don't you fail.
Okay, so we probably should turn off the animations here, just so we don't keep popping those until we're ready to do the animations here. So, looking here, right, look at that. The gods are already with guard now, right? We don't have that 77% reduction, but we do have guard with 1.2 million defense. So, we could increase their offense by letting UI go first, but again, UI scares me. He likes to not dodge for us, and we are dealing with some, I mean, I'm not going to say super powerful, but powerful enough normals here, right? The normals on the Zamos here are 1 million, so that could pose a problem. So we're actually just going to put the gods here. I do love their animation. That looks so cool. Okay, so we're going to put this here. And then we'll keep the UI on, and then we'll rotate off Daima Goku. So, I mean, 1.4 million here, looking pretty good. So, again, my ideal setup, if we can pull it off here, is, there we go, both Daima Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, super attacking the turn prior, and then UI Goku's domain up for these guys when we transform with Gogeta's active. That might be asking a bit much, but if we can pull it off, it'll make this a little bit of fun. Alright. Okay, so we do... Alright, we do get the dodge. Nice. So we only got the 3 supers this turn. Which is fine. Oh no, we actually only got 2 supers this turn. They have 1 less super. Wow, I didn't realize that. Oh no, did I miscount? I think I did. That was 3 supers. Alright. Alright, so now let's swap this one in. Right, this way he can be protected, and we can build some of that defense a little bit. Let's grab that. And then... There we go. Let's do that. Perfect. Well, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should have just gotten the 12 key. Just to stall. I mean, it's not like the next phase isn't crazy tanky, though. That's the other thing. AGL, I mean, it is what it is, but TEQ showing up and when he showed up is actually, well, okay, this could, him dodging actually helps us a lot, because we'll still get our, okay. Yeah, I just hate this. TEQ always shows up turn 7 or slot 7 for me, which really messes up these showcases, because it makes it harder to get his active when we need it. Okay. What even is this dude's chance of evading? Because I feel like he just evaded us a lot here. It's a 20% chance. That does not feel like a 20% chance. Jeez. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? This is good, though. Right, because we'll get one more turn. Perfect. Alright. And then we can... Oh, this is great. Alright, so look at here. 1.7 mil. Again, we have guard. And now we get these extra rainbow key spheres. We got our full... Oh, dude, look at that. That is so beautiful. Alright, and then next turn we'll be able... Oh, we will have our turn. I love it. Okay. Alright, so... The only thing is we need to survive the next turn. That's the only problem. I think we can. Wow. Okay, they stack quick. I love this. I love the way they handle these guys. They stack so quick. Alright, we get an additional super. Alright, we get another one. Okay, so this is definitely a much better turn for them. They're going to be looking good on that next turn. Alright, and then we should double-digit tank this. What is this? This, oh yeah, and then it seals us. Good thing that it was super wasn't in front, actually. I could have really messed this up. But that's a 2.6 mil, I think? Or 2.8 mil. Oh, wow, he's a lot stronger than I thought. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we're probably done here. I mean, if TEQ... Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, so, again, this phase is extremely tanky. So here's what we're going to do. Alright, first things first, we're going to bring out Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's what we're going to do first of all. Alright, and we're going to try it. I don't know if we can, but... There we go. Okay. Avoid the super attacks. And the reason I'm avoiding the super attacks here is because we... there we go. The reason we're avoiding the super attacks here is because we want to give as much wiggle room for the gods on the next turn because we're going to transform them. We're going to give them as much room as we can to play because next turn is going to be our turn. I honestly might consider just using Veku this turn. Yeah, well, who's coming on? AGLUI will be coming on. Yeah, I might consider just using Veku this turn. If only just to ensure safety and that we set up the turn that we need. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. Let's use Veku this turn, just to make sure we don't have any accidental deaths here. Because if we didn't have a Templements, I would say, you know, I would risk it, just so we would have a Gogeta ready in case we don't kill. But yeah, I don't know that that's the right call. I think the right call is having is to just do the Veku. So let's grab that. Okay, let's do that. So we'll use Veku. It'll do a little bit of damage. Okay, but this just ensures that we get the passive procs that we want here. I'll take that. Perfect. Okay. So Super Saiyan 4 Goku will get his passive, right? Remember, he's 44% on the super attack effects. And then we'll get Daima Goku's additional proc. We'll have UI Goku's domain up. I don't know if it'll depend on the attacks, but we probably won't put UI Goku in front of the gods to give the extra bonus, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna kill. Depending on how many attacks there are, right? If there's too many attacks, his counters will end up killing because of the type advantage. Alright, here we go. Perfect. So, just so we can see how much damage we do here. Alright, so we got nearly a full health bar to work with the gods, which is exactly what I wanted for this setup here. Oh man, we're actually getting a way better setup for the gods than we did for the fours. That actually really upsets me. Alrighty. Alright, so let's start by doing UI Goku. Yeah, there's too many attacks there. We're not doing that. Okay, so we'll have UI Goku up. We're not going to let him attack because there's way too many attacks there. Okay, and let's bring out... Yeah, let's bring out Vegito here. Or not Vegito, Gogeta. Aw, what? He's like straight up not supering. That's not cool. Alright, well, I mean, is what it is, right? I mean, the normals are still 1.5 million. Okay, so let's transform the gods. Oh, well, actually, let's turn animations back on, because we haven't watched this in quite some time. So, let's give it a watch here.
Let's do this, Vegeta! Damn you! This is a power greater than that of a Super Saiyan God! I'm going to have fun destroying you!
Alrighty, so now let's pop Gogeta's active here. Or actually, so here we are right here. This is what we're looking like right now. Looking really, really good. So let's take a look here at what the gods are doing now that they're transformed. So before we start looking at what Gogeta is doing to them. So now that we're transformed, they're very similar to Gogeta, except now they're more about dodging, right? We have 77% damage reduction for the turn. We get 300% attack and defense. We receive an additional key 2 per key sphere obtained. We have effective against all types. We have guard. We have a high chance of performing a critical hit and a 30% chance to evade. And we also change key spheres from int to rainbow. For 4 turns, we randomly change key spheres of certain type to rainbow key spheres, and for every key sphere obtained, we get up to 100, just like the Gogeta. And then for every rainbow key sphere obtained, we get a critical hit and a chance of evading enemies' attack, up to 10%. Or 10% per rainbow key sphere, I should say. With 7 or more key spheres obtained, we launch an additional super attack. So they're a little bit different than that way than Gogeta was. And then with 20 or more key, we get an additional super attack. When we activate the active skill, we get an additional, or we get 24 key, we get an additional attack 50%. And when attacking below 50% and the enemy's HP is below 50%, or the enemy's HP is above 50%, we perform a critical hit and launch an additional super attack. So kind of opposite of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, where he focuses more on when it's below. Now, we have guaranteed evasion if we fall below 50% for one turn, which is really, really nice. Now, unlike Gogeta, like Gogeta, we are also massively stacking for 4 turns while in this. So this is really, really nice. Honestly, I really want to put UI Goku there in the front. Just so we can see the attack boost, but no, it's not gonna work out. There are too many attacks there. We might end up doing more damage when we won't get to see Gogeta do the blues do anything. Okay, so here we go. We get 10. We get our rainbow key spheres 3. So we have guard, damage reduction. We got a bunch of dodge here now. So looking really good. Look at that attack stat. All right, and we have a really good link set here. We've got 5 out of 7. Warrior God's a little bit tougher to activate. There aren't too many characters that can viably run this for us. So I mean, we're not even worried about that. Like, our best option right now, sadly enough, is probably the blue boys. You could Triku might, but then you'd be giving Universe Triku, that is, you'd be giving up legendary power. So I don't know, we'll see. These guys are on the dock. The ROF Blues are on the dock for an EZA this year, so they could really do some work there. All right, anyway, so let's go ahead. Let's grab this with the UI Goku, and then let's grab this with the Gogeta. So we got the Gogeta buff we wanted. Not a double Gogeta buff, but a Gogeta buff. We have, look at that, we are double-digit tanking these 1.5 million normals. I'm surprised he is not Supering, but whatever. We are dodging a lot of them too, right? So that's good. I mean, obviously next turn, this is a little more risky. Next turn, I would definitely move him into slot 2. 97 million! Wow. We also did get a ton more key shares than we did with Gogeta, but that does make me, wow. Excellent. Then we get another additional super attack. Jeez. Now that makes me really upset that we didn't get that with Gogeta 4. We could have, if we had, to be fair, the different, like, we had 80-something million. We didn't bring TEQ UI for the domain, in that one, just because it would have caused more problems in terms of linkage and what we were actually trying to accomplish here. All right, very nice. Okay, I mean, so we could have, if UI had went first, that we would have killed him, absolutely. But then we wouldn't have seen all those attacks that we get to see them dodge in slot 1 there. All right, so Gogeta in slot 3 is probably gonna wrap this up. There are not nearly as many attacks as I want from UI, though. Excellent. All right, we get the dodge. All right, so 47 million on the Gogeta here. Excellent. We get an additional super attack. One more. Yeah, there we go. All right, so next turn's going to be a little bit tricky because they're going to... I don't think we're killing here. I really don't. Oh, we actually... Oh, man. Okay, we actually... Okay, we might be able to. It would depend on where that super is. Okay, actually, no, we can just do this number. Oh my goodness. Alright, how's our defense here? Risky. There's a super attack there. Do we trust AGL UI to dodge? I don't know that I do. That's the sad thing, is I don't know that I trust him to dodge. What is their normals? 1.5 million. Oh, actually, it's way stronger. Okay. Alright, well, we're just going to go ahead. We're going to do this. The showcase is over, right? He's got a sliver of HP left. I don't trust HLUI not to miss his dodge. He has been dropping the ball lately on us, so we'll just go ahead and let him get the super attack and finish it off. Alrighty, so there you have it, folks. There is the Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan God Vegeta, the Year 7 LR. Gotta say, they knocked it out of the park with these two, right? Very, very happy with how they turned out. Very, very happy with what these guys are doing. On paper, they looked great. In practice, they perform even better. Really surprised to see that 97 million out of the blues, though, there at the end. That was wild. Wow, I did not expect that. But I think we can definitely push them higher if we can get the right setups, especially right in the 2 Universe Survival Saga events where we can actually stack a lot more in their base. So really looking forward to doing that. So make sure you guys tune in for those showcases. So guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, what are your thoughts on the Year 7 LR EZAs? We've already shown off the Gogeta 4, but now we have the gods. Let us know what you guys think of how they're performing. I like the 4s better. I think they're a little bit stronger. Both offensively and defensively, because of what Gogeta 4 is actually doing combined with its counter. But the gods definitely do provide a lot of good utility here. So just let us know what you think in the comments down below. Which one do you think is better? Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.